Well, something came up the other night, and of course, like I say, when I get out of touch of things and I haven't been searching things for a while, something always comes up. Of course, this is Reddit, but something very distinctive from this story caught my eye. Now, due to a dream I had back in, I believe, I want to say 1988 or 1989. I had this dream. I know I've went over it before, but like I say, when I was doing dreams back in the day, and when I first started doing them, I did too many on the I was doing 2-3 dreams a day, which I shouldn't have. But if anybody hasn't seen that video yet, I'll have to give an update on that, but because of the simple fact of what is in this story right here. And, like I said, now the dog man is in Michigan. Of course, don't get me wrong that there was a fake dog man, video made, but it doesn't disclose anything about, this thing not being real. But like I say, what caught my eye in this was the friggin' Doberman Pinscher man, dog that was, dog that was mentioned in this. And I mean, this kid was, living in Michigan. I have to do some research on this area. But of course, going towards the west, they were driving one night when we were heading home from getting our mother from work. They found themselves not so familiar dirt roads, which wasn't too uncommon. When turning a corner, from what I could see from the back seat of the van, I saw what looked like a German Shepherd, but it turned more into a Doberman Pinscher. Along a few other shifts of dog breeds, no one lived in that area. It was few roads with absolutely no houses here. There was no way the dog could have gotten out of somebody's yard. Something I distinctly remember. Along the sudden changes of creature, it never had a tail. I know that skinwalkers tend to be able to be spotted disguised as an animal without having a tail. This happened in Midland, Michigan, in Hope Township. At least I believe it did. A couple of years back, I asked my dad if he remembered that thing. He said yes. I asked him if he had seen a tail on. He also said no. The mother and sister were either asleep in the van or too distracted with something else to see. Neither of them remember it. I know this is very dramatic or super scary, but I think a skinwalker was in my hometown disturbs me. Doberman Pinscher. Now, the dream I had when I was a kid, go figure, I was driving a Ford Pinto. I was with 2 other people. Now, when I look back at this dream now, I'm friggin' damn, maybe I was sitting in the friggin' car with Ghost. Go figure. But, we're going to a junkyard looking for parts. Get up to this guy sitting in the, it's like one of them old, junkyards where you drive up. The office is like in a little shack type thing. So he's like, yeah, they got the parts down back, but don't cross behind that fence. And you're looking down the straightaway, you could see like a chain link or a chain going across the, ground there where you can't pass. It was just a chain. So we're driving down there, and the 2 people in the car are like, go over there. I'm like, shut up, no way, I'm not going over there. He just said, don't go over there. Something bad's going to happen. When I pulled the, under the chain, the nose of the car, I'm like, oops. Backed up, turned it around. And yeah, I was like figuring, all right, nothing there. Maybe you gotta go completely over the chain or something. So I said there in the dream. I was like, there. I went over it. No, shut up. I started driving back. I found a car that I was looking for parts. I get out. We all get out. We're looking. Then all of a sudden, water started coming up or something, filling up. And it's about 2 feet deep. Get up to our ankles. So what the hell is this? So there's like a wire, a cable hanging over the top of our heads. So we all started jumping up, pulling up, and crossing our legs over. Like, damn! All of a sudden, out of nowhere, these Doberman pinchers, looking mutilated, damn. Yeah, skin missing. Long snouts with friggin' just, teeth showing. No skin around the snout. Jumping up, trying to bite me in my ass. Rah, rah, the teeth are clenching. Got pinched in the ass a couple times. Go figure. By the time I, was trying to get out of there, get back in the car, whatever, whatnot, I woke up. So what the hell kind of dream was that? Of course, my research later on, and of course, someone mentioned a story I wrote of another dream of a mutilated Rottweiler. Someone, my man Dave from Vermont had mentioned that maybe it was skinwalker related. So now thinking back and looking back on all this, and this one seeing pretty much a Doberman pinscher, there you go. Stuff like this is what proves my friggin' thoughts and theories on this. And when I had something long ago, and then all of a sudden this comes up. It was 2 hours ago, posted by, I believe this was written maybe 2 days ago. I got this 3 days ago. Been meaning to do the video on this. But right there, Doberman pinscher. Insane. And when I see stuff like this, of course I gotta document it. Because I had a dream long before this person. Oh, wait a minute. What was it? He must be probably, maybe it was in the 80s, something maybe happened. But he, of course, is way out in Michigan, which they have had sightings out there too. So I think, like I always say, these goddamn things are able to travel. So, just by seeing that Doberman pinscher, sparked me to, tell my dream again. And I had, like I said, I had that like 88, maybe 87. I know it was back then, and, I'm maybe thinking this guy was probably around that same time. Who knows? But just getting these stories and getting other people's same, sightings of dogs and stuff. Doesn't have to be just that certain dog or a wolf or whatever the case may be. It's just insane that it's all coming up. Anyways, like I always say, take care, beware, always believe, and always watch out. If anybody else had something similar to these two stories, let me know. Comment in the box. Because if you had something with a Doberman pinscher your damn self, then right. Of course, they form into anything. You just can't disclose one animal, people. That's why I like to share these stories. And these things, like I said, I've been off a while on doing my hunt. And, get the hell out of here. And, this is what happens. Things like remind me or, pulls me back in. I need to get back out there and start searching again, man. There are some places I need to get to. Especially to the Bennington Triangle. And I want to get out to Bridgewater. Hopefully I can get out there this fall.